Hi guys. I woke up feeling perfectly fine and then something happened. That was not a big deal, but now I'm pissed. So, that is what being a human is. Because I'm not feeling the best and like I'm not in a very upbeat, excited mood. Let's just talk about one thing. So I'm not depressing, even though I think I will manage to be depressing. But let's hope for the best, okay? So, TikTok ላይ አውርቼዋለሁ ይሄንን. But like I said, people over there are a little weird. Even though that's where most of my following is, I don't know. Anyways, doesn't matter. Living by yourself. የሚለውን ሀሳብ I want to talk about it. What is hard about moving out? I think እኔ ከወጣሁኝ አሁን 6 ወር አለፈኝ። 6 ወር አካባቢ ሆነኝ I think. I don't know. የካቲት አልቆ ነው የወጣሁት መሰለኝ after my birthday. So የካቲት፣ መጋቢት፣ ሚያዝያ፣ ግንቦት፣ ሰኔ፣ ሐምሌ፣ ነሐሴ 6 ወር ማለት ነው። So በስመ አብ ቆጠርኩት. That is me. I'm very smart. I have to count. My lips are super dry. Gurorain. I was eating cornflake thingies and not cornflake, what are they called? Those yabeshak ምናምን. Anyways, ደረቅ ነበረ ጉሮሬ ላጠኝ and now I'm in pain. Over some off-brand, not even that good tasting cereal, okay? So, you must understand why I'm in pain. ከዛ let's put these on. ማርያም ልሄድ ነው, by the way. We are getting ready. Last time, let's get ready ብያችሁ, we didn't get ready. አንደኛ ሁለተኛ, I ended up not going anywhere. Literally ቀኑ ሙሉ ቤት ነበር ያልኩት, which is nice for me because I feel like I'm outside a lot. Even though I work from home, እረፍት ቀኔን ውጭ መሆኔ ያላረፍኩ እንዲመስለኝ ያደርገዋል ነገር, I don't know. Anyways, so living alone 6 months. አሁን actually መስከረም 21 ነው ዛሬ, so like longer than 6 months, right? I like it. For the most part, I like it. It's good. I enjoy having all the space to myself. ከቤት የወጣሁበት አንድ ምክንያት ነፃነት ስላጣሁ አይደለም, because my parents are I wasn't even going anywhere at that time. ነፃነት ምናምን በሚለው ልውጣ ብል ቀደም ብዬ ነበር የምወጣው. ነፃነት ስለጎደለኝ አይደለም መውጣት የፈለኩት. I don't know. አንደኛ አውርቼዋለሁ መሰለኝ ከዚህ በፊትም. I wanted more space for myself. I wanted more space to make videos. Like I'm making. እዚህ ጋር ነን ግን ሁሌ. Oh, I did make a kitchen video last time, so I'm going to keep doing that. I think you guys liked it. So yeah, I just wanted more space because I was sleeping in my dad's office and it was crowded. Okay, and my dad is amazing. He's so nice to me. He's like የኔ ቤት እሱ የመጣ ነው የሚያስመስለው. He's like, he tries not to bug me. I'm very blessed. So እሱ አይደለም. My parents were not an issue. ነፃነት was not an issue. ከነሱ ጋር ለመግባባት was not an issue. Sometimes I think እዚህ መጥተው ቢኖሩ እኮ, just my mom and my dad. I don't want my sisters here. I love them, but I don't love them like that. You know what I mean? I love them kind of a little bit because I don't have a choice. Hi with them. It's okay. But I'm like, if my parents can come live here, they can sleep in this bedroom. I can sleep in the other room. And then we'd be a happy family. Typical? I don't know if it's typical, but like firstborn thoughts. Like, I wish I was an only child. Whoa, that's messed up. That is not cool. But yeah, so that was never an issue for me. And now I feel like I have less freedom because safaru ራቅ ይላል, and I worry because it's just me and ምናምን, even though that hasn't stopped me from, doing what I want and living my life. So ብቻ መኖር አንደኛ የሚከብደው is the expenses. Yeah. ኪራይ ብላችሁ ነው የምታስቡት. So like ኪራይ ይሄን ያህል ከፍላለሁኝ, done. And እንዲያውም I have very affordable rent because this is like not family owned, but not like my mom and my dad, just a relative like my uncle. So it's not even, I don't even pay a lot of money. I just pay money. But then there's always something that you have to pay for. ሳታስቡት, like last time የሆነ ቀን ፍሪጁ ተበላሸ. Maybe this is just, but like if you're rich, money won't even be an issue. So period. Like that's it. If you're like if you're making, I don't know, 500k and your rent is 100k, you're not going to care about paying 100k unless you're like you care about the money, like ብሬን ምናምን ነገር በሚለው ካልሆነ you can afford it, you know what I mean, even though that's still too much and you shouldn't pay that much. The point is there's always like ያላሰባችሁ tiny expense, and that's annoying even if it's 300 ብር ወይ 500 ብር ወይ 1000 ብር. You're like, why do I have to pay for this? And it feels like የውሃና የስልክ ቢል የሚደርሰው የዋይፋይ ማለት ነው የሚደርሰው, it's always at the worst time, even though it's at the same time every month. You're like, bro, how come I have to pay for this again? I don't even use water that much. And last time I literally paid 825 ብር. No. I think VAT ምናምን ተጨመረበትና was like 930 ብር or something. Pardon? I was shocked ስላችሁ ማለት ነው. So like you're just paying for shit left and right. And how am I paying that much for water? And my neighbor who has like 4 kids told me that she pays 300 birr. And I thought it was very cheap. I don't know what is going on, but I will get to the bottom of this. I don't do nothing, okay? I wash my clothes sometimes. So make it make sense. So yeah, ending is just the money. So make sure that you're financially someone who's responsible. I'm not someone who's financially responsible. I like to spend money. I like to live my life. I'm like, no. New Year biyachualo, last time as well. Like we're not doing that anymore. Except maskaram lial kanon, that's what we're still doing. But I'm just adjusting to my debt. Anyways, so yeah, you have to be someone who's financially responsible because ጠብቃችሁት የሚመጣው ወጪ እንዳለ ሆኖ ከዛ ውጪ ደግሞ ሳትጠብቁት የሚመጣው ወጪ አለ. You know what I mean? ሁለተኛ, it's a little bit lonely to be honest, because when አሁን እኔ I have a very kind of like a set schedule. So ጠዋት I sleep in most of the time. I don't wake up very early, and then because I work ከ6 እስከ 12. So those things kind of keep it, because I have a schedule. ማንም ሰው የስራ schedule ካላችሁ you're not going to be lonely. But if you feel like you have a lot of free time and you don't do anything ነገር, that kind of makes you feel like a little bit like nobody cares about you and you're alone and no one checks on you and you could be dead and they don't care. You know what I mean? So you could be a little bit dramatic. That could happen. But yeah, so it can be lonely. I'm just on my phone a lot and then ስልኬ ራሱ ሰለቸኛል. But you know, I mean that's just life, you know. I mean like የግድ ሰው አካባቢያችሁ ስላለ you won't be lonely አይደለም, because you're alone you'll be lonely አይደለም, and it's not like a deep loneliness in your soul. It's just I don't want to leave my house, but I wish there was somebody that I could enter and talk to or something. Like when I was living with my parents, I go into their into my sister's room or something, kick them and leave, and that makes me feel good. Jesus. Okay, I think that's it. So yeah, just like having a person around, that's nice. What else? You have to make your own food, which I kind of enjoy, but then sometimes I'm like, I don't want to make my own food. I'm so over it, but I still do. And now the best part is that you can make whatever you want. You know, if you just want to have eggs for breakfast, you can literally have it, swallow it and be done. You don't have to, you know, worry about, or something. You know, you can just make enough for yourself and that's fine, which is nice. But then ሁሌ ለራሳችሁ መስራት አለባችሁ. There's no such thing as, oh, I'm so tired, I'm so sleepy, I'm so this, I'm so that. አሞኛል ክብሩ ይስፋ. But like, you know what I mean? You're responsible for yourself, and there's no እንደ ሙዳችሁ የሚሆን ነገር አይደለም። አሁን like a bit, I was at home for the last ቅዳሜ እሁድ ሰኞ ማክሰኞ, so I was home for 4 days and I didn't do nothing. I was like የመስቀል ምግብ. So you know, I mean, when you're with your parents, when you're at home, it's always things ሁሉ ነገር ባይሰራላችሁ. For us, when I was with my parents, they're not like, oh, you don't need to do anything when I'm an adult. I don't have to do something all the time. And because I'm the oldest and I have younger sisters, I rarely do anything. I'm just there for the vibes. I'm like, I laugh at them. What did you guys do? So, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, you have to do everything yourself. አሁን ክረምት ከገባ በኋላ ሲዘንብ a little bit ያስፈራል because ልጅ እያላችሁ ቤተሰቦቻችሁ የሚሏችሁ ከነበር አላቅም like በክረምት ነው ሌባ የሚገባው ምናምን አይነት ነገር that can be a little bit scary because you're thinking, oh my god, am I being robbed? But then no one's here. So you're not being robbed, but you think maybe you're being robbed. So it's a little bit scary. No, yeah, ክረምት it's a little too, if it rains a little bit hard, you're like, shit. Am I being robbed? So that part is a little bit scary. Because honestly, it's nice. You don't have a choice but to be responsible for yourself. So, you learn to be responsible. You learn to keep yourself company. You learn to clean up after yourself. And then you learn that yeah. Cleaning up after one person is completely different than cleaning up after other people. Because if there were 5 people, there would be 5 times the mess. One time the mess is a lot, but then imagine when it's 5 times the mess, 5 times the stuff, 5 times the noise, 5 times all those things. So yeah, it's all quite easy, to be honest with you, and it's all fun. If you feel like you're financially secure, if you feel like you're mentally in a good place, you know what I mean? You should definitely do it. I saw someone on TikTok, somebody made a video and they said it's good for women to live on their own for a little bit before they get married, at least. And no, I agree. I don't know how that helps, but I don't know, it's nice. I'm enjoying it. I feel like I'm going to be a more responsible and now actually Leila demo, because I like to spend money and I like to do the things that I don't want to say no to myself. I'm like, you got it, even though I do say no to myself most of the time. You know what I mean? It's just me. I don't have kids or anything, so why should I not buy what I want? So now what I do is now I'm thinking about, okay, so what can I do to make more money? So I'm thinking more about making more money instead of saving የሚለው ሀሳብ እንዳለ ሆኖ, but I'm also thinking, okay, I need to make more income. I need to do better, which is why አንደኛ I've been more consistent on YouTube. I'm trying different things. I'm thinking of other things that I can start doing and stuff like that. So you have to grow and you have to be an adult. I felt one of the reasons why I wanted to move out was also because I just felt like too much English. I felt like, but in የልጅ በሚለው mindset, I'm not saying, oh, I'm so young, I'm a child. You know what I'm saying? You just don't have to think about anything. You don't have to be responsible መሆን ያለባችሁ ለራሳችሁ ለመዝናናት የሚያስፈልጋችሁን ወጪ በመሸፈን ብቻ ነው. So now I feel like, okay, I need to do more. I need to figure out how to make more money. And God willing, I will. So yeah. I don't think this is enough time for the eye patches, but we have to keep it pushing. We're going to use our sunscreen. Nivea Protect and Moisture. Yeah. 50 plus. Short and long term UV damage. People tell me in my comments, they're like, Sasu, የሚስጠላው ነገሩ ይሄ ማለት ነው. It's not like ይረጫል. It's like a spray, and not like a spray where you, like the deodorant kind of spray ሳይሆን, it's just like a spray that, see, now there's sunscreen on the floor. Why? So people tell me in my comments, they're like, oh, sunscreen causes cancer, chemical sunscreen ከሆነ ምናምን. Please leave me alone, okay? Yeah. life causes cancer at this point. And እንደዛ ካላችሁ you could say, oh, ታዲያ ለምን sunscreen ታረጊያለሽ? If the sun causes cancer and the sunscreen causes cancer, then why are you using sunscreen when you can just go without it? ፊቴ ይቀላል. Okay, my face, my cheeks, they turn red and they feel like they're on fire. And it's uncomfortable and it gets itchy. ያው ከበዛበት ማለት ነው. I don't leave the house enough for this to be a real issue for me. But when I did leave the house, it was uncomfortable, so next time ስገዛ mineral sunscreen ለመግዛት ሞክራለሁ. That's a promise. Okay, let me get dressed and you can see what I'm wearing to go to church. And that will be the end of the video. Why did I kiss you? I'm gonna come back and kiss you again. Like, stop. Okay, this is the dress. ግን ከላይ see-through ነው, so I wore a sweater. Isn't it so pretty? I'm like, sitting, how much I love you. ነጠላ ስለማድረግ it's fine. ያው ለመሳለም I'm not doing much. And then I'm meeting my friend for lunch. እና ብቻ መኖር ሌላ የሚያስጠላ ነገሩ ሹራቤ መዝጋት አልቻልኩም. I mean ሸሚዜ መዝጋት አልቻልኩም. Like ማን ነው? What the hell is this called? ቀሚሱን ሙሉ በሙሉ መዝጋት አልቻልኩም ላይ ድረስ ዚፑን. So I'm pissed. But not that upset, you know? Earring, rings. You guys can hear me ብዬ ነው ባታዩኝም. You can hear me. So good after, I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay. Okay, maybe ብርሃን ላይ መፈለግ ይሻለኛል. So let's look እዚህ ጋር አብረን. Yes. Yeah, that was better. We're wearing a cute tiny earring. That's not gonna be like doing too much. And then I'm gonna call my ride. One thing I'm gonna have to do ወደድኩም ጠላሁም is check how much money I'm spending on ride and cut it down. Okay? Cut it down. See, now I want to wear a bracelet, but I can't because I ደርስም. Maybe touch ባለሱቁን አርግልኝ እለዋለሁ. That's my man now, sadly. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Shito? Okay. I don't want to wear anything too strong. So, okay, let's wear this. I don't know if I would say that it's strong. It's like Libra, no. That's what እንትኑ የፈሰሰው ሲስጠላ the sunscreen. It's Zara Golden Decade. I'm a big fan of Zara perfumes. And ነጠላ ረጅም ነው. One thing I hate ቤተክርስቲያን ሲሄዱ አጭር ነጠላ ማድረግ በጣም ነው የሚያስጠላኝ. Because if you've noticed ሰው አጭር ነጠላ ማድረግ አይፈልግም, but then አጭር ነጠላ አድርጓል because ቦርሳ ውስጥ የሚገባ ስለሆነ or whatever. And then they're like pulling it ነገር ከኋላ ሳብ ማድረግ. I just don't want to do that. And lucky for me ከናቴ ወሰድኩት በፊት ቆይቷል. ደሴ ሲሄዱ ምን ይሆን አላውቅም. ከናቴ ወሰድኩት ነጠላለ, so I can wear that. Anyways, ይሄን ይመስላል. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I guess I don't know much post እንደማደርገው, but love you.